Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
RT World News.
October 8, 8:09 America, New York. Israel officially at war with Hamas, Netanyahu's office. The invocation of Article 40 allows the government to carry out significant military activities. The Prime Minister's office says Israel's Security Cabinet voted on Saturday night to officially go to war following a major attack on the country by Palestinian armed group Hamas, the office of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said.
BBC News World.
October 8, 8:06 America, New York. Missile strikes next to BBC Gaza rooftop base. Video footage shows an Israeli missile destroy a building close to the BBC's broadcast position.
The Independent.
October 8, 8:06 America, New York. My terror as Hamas bombs fell on us at desert rave. Thousands of young people were dancing at a rave in the desert near the Gaza border when Hamas bombs struck and militants seized dozens of hostages. Copyright, sourced.
BBC News World.
October 8, 8 o'clock America, New York. Gazans run from Israeli missile strike. Footage shows people flee as an Israeli missile strikes a residential neighborhood in northwest Gaza.
Wall Street Journal World News.
October 8, 8 o'clock America, New York. Stop obsessing about work all the time. A revenge fantasy about your boss. Your to-do list. That flop of a meeting. You need to quit ruminating about your job. Here's how to do it.
Wall Street Journal World News.
October 8, 8 o'clock America, New York. Meatpacking plant closures cut deep for small-town economies. Tyson Foods and other meat processors are closing plants amid high costs and falling demand, spelling economic turbulence for the communities where the plants are major employers.
Global Issues News Headlines.
October 8, 8 o'clock America, New York. Interview. Planning the post-invasion return of citizens to Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians have fled the country since Russia's full-scale invasion in early 2022, and now the authorities in Ukraine with the support of the United Nations are planning ahead for their eventual return. Read the full story. Interview. Planning the post-invasion return of citizens to Ukraine, on globalissues.org right-pointing arrow.
The Independent.
October 8, 7:55 America, New York. Is it safe to travel to Israel? Flights to Tel Aviv cancelled as dozens killed and hundreds injured in day of bloodshed. Copyright, Reuters.
RT World News.
October 8, 7:40 America, New York. Americans get poorer as Washington throws cash at Ukraine and migrants. U.S. families are undergoing a third straight year of falling income, but politicians think taxpayer money is better spent elsewhere.
Mirror World News.
October 8, 7:39 America, New York. We hid as killers came to our door in Israel pretending to be soldiers. Yogav Gamavi, an Israeli hairdresser who lives in the village of Yesha, near the border with Gaza, with his wife, his mother-in-law and 3 young children, described the murderous day.
The Independent.
October 8, 7:38 America, New York. Israel-Palestine conflict live. Fierce gun battles rage in streets as hundreds of Hamas militants killed. Death toll continues to rise as Israel strikes Gaza and warns fighting ongoing in 8 locations in Israel. Copyright, EPA.
Mirror World News.
October 8, 7:25 America, New York. British man, 20, serving in Israeli army killed in Hamas surprise attack. Corporal Nathaniel Young, 20, from London, was listed as living in Tel Aviv and a member of the Army's 13th Battalion, according to the Israeli Defense Forces. The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
October 8, 7:23 America, New York. Impeachments and forced removals from office emerge as partisan weapons in the states. Republicans in Wisconsin are threatening to impeach a recently elected state Supreme Court justice and raised the possibility of doing the same to the state's election director.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
October 8, 7:18 America, New York. The Marines are moving gradually and sometimes reluctantly to integrate women and men in boot camp. Under a scorching sky at Marine Base Paris Island, 2 young recruits grapple awkwardly in hand-to-hand combat inside an octagon training structure. Circling them, the drill instructor barks orders: hit her, punch her, do something. The Independent.
October 8, 7:17 America, New York. China critic stuck in Taiwan transit lounge granted asylum in Canada. This kindness will be remembered forever. Copyright AP